right, Ron in Tucson, Arizona. Hi there, Ron. Glad to have you with us. What's on your mind today?
Hello, Kim and Andrew. Been a listener for years and enjoy your program. You had a unclaimed property session here a few months ago on one of your shows, and I decided to do some research on that and found a bunch of sites. And then I got concerned. I'm putting information that I shouldn't probably have on there.
That's a good call. You have to be really careful, but this is totally legit, missing money. I mean, unclaimed funds, unclaimed property. You could really dig up some money. I've had some utility deposits that came back to me. Didn't you get some money from that?
I had 4 or 5 of them that came back, and I got about $6,000 total from all of them.
Wow.
The biggest one was an old car warranty, a car that I had purchased an extended warranty, and I had only owned the car for like 14 months, and that money was just sitting there.
And then you got it.
I got it. I went to the website, put in all my information. They immediately email you the documents. I then printed them out. And then I did this key step. You let them sit on your desk for a good 3 to 4 months before you fill them out and send them in because you're a procrastinator. But once I did, it took a couple of weeks, but I got everything back.
Yeah, and so these are deposits, maybe some interest on a bank account that you closed, and it's unclaimed. And by law, they have to make sure that they try to at least give you the opportunity to collect it. So there's a free site that you really want to go to, and it's missingmoney.com.
That's the one I used.
Missingmoney.com. And it's used by basically all the states and territories. And if it's not at that site, they will direct you to the official site. And if anybody ever contacts you, they're doing this now. People will figure out who you are and that maybe you have $1,000 or $1,500, and they'll say, "Hi, Andrew. I'm Kim, and I can help you get your unclaimed money for just 15%.
Oh, that's all?
20%, 30%. So you definitely don't need to do that.
You made a good point last time we talked about this, that because I was complaining that they didn't put the amount up there. Like I wanted to know, is this worth my time and effort? And you said, well, if they said, someone owes you $7,000, then the scammers are going to be all over it, which is great. So they keep all that information secure.
So you want to use your full name, your nicknames, your maiden names, any different addresses, check different states where you have lived. And, I have one, speaking of procrastinating, I have one in a state where my aunt passed away.
Oh.
But I need to get her social security number in order to access that account. And so I've been procrastinating that. But so if you are the executor of an estate, you want to also search for that person's name, and you may find some other money that's also tied into that.
Does it ever expire?
I don't know that.
Does the state, after 25 years or whatever, get to pull it into the general funds?
Seems like they would have to.
I would say at some point.
At some point, they'd have to do that. Ron, thanks for your call today. Missingmoney.com.